Well, I'll tell you, we have 7 children. They've all been very important to us. And we gathered them together in this room and said to them, what do you want to do with this house? And there were several suggestions. 1, give it to the church, but they don't have money to keep it up. 2, give it to New Mexico State, except they would have to sell it and put their money in the foundation. So we didn't want it sold. 3rd was, why don't we give it to the museum as part of the monument division, which has now changed its name to the historic sites. And so that was decided among all our children. And so we went from there. We checked with the museum to see if they were interested. They were. We followed up in various ways. And anyway, as time went on, and it was a long time, it seems a long time to me, they came and I think they interviewed me. And they wanted to be sure that Mary, and my wife was alive at the time, that Mary and I were in agreement and that the children were in agreement. We assured them that they were and that we were. So the museum went through their processes, and it was a long process. And after checking with the regents, I think I was a regent at the time, they determined that this would be a good addition in the southern part of the state for an historic site. So that's the story of the process that we went through and that the museum went through in order that they would be sure that we were secure in giving the property on our death. And so part of that Mary has gone now, and I'm going to be 99.
We started the group to help him as he was getting older. He was still doing all the tours in the home by himself. He would say yes to anybody. And because he loves, that's part of what he's been doing for his lifetime, is teaching and sharing the culture and getting people inspired about their own culture and their own history. So a group of us got together and said, let's help Mr. Taylor. As he mentioned, I spent my career in the National Park Service, so I knew how important a nonprofit group could be to a public place. And in the interim, before the state got more involved, we were doing everything. Now the state has some staff here, which is very helpful to all of us, and our role is evolving into more of an advocacy, as he said, to ensure that his legacy, what he and his family have so generously given to this state, is fulfilled. So we started the Friends group, and the first birthday party we had for him was his 90th birthday. We had a big event on the plaza. There were 600 people there, and one of the things that amazed me was that people sort of wanted to mob him. It's like wherever he went, they want, and I used to go to different events around town with him, less so now, but where people, you can't walk 2 feet and people stop and you say, oh, Mr. Taylor, you taught me when I was a kid. Or Mr. Taylor, you were my principal when I was a kid and we loved going to the principal's office. Or Mr. Taylor, you helped my mother or my grandmother, or, and so he's been so involved in this community and this state for so long. And so we had the 90th birthday, and the first year we said, well, okay, we'll see, And then we said, this was a wonderful event. Let's use it as an opportunity for our members to be reminded that we have very reasonable, but we are a membership organization. So to join the organization, then they keep up with the different things that we're doing. And now we have it at the Farm and Ranch, and it's a wonderful event. This year it's on Sunday, August 25th, from 3:30 to 5:30.